we are here in the Amber Temple. We left off right after a fight with three flame skulls that had floated up through this hole in the floor. After I believe you sent Ahime, your familiar, down, right?
That's right.
Followed up by a grenade.
Right. And yeah, I think you dropped a fireball down in there, which unfortunately didn't harm them. And they came up and peppered you with at least 3 or 4 fireballs. I forget how many it was, but my God, they were just unleashing fireballs on you nonstop. And you weathered the storm and took the 3 of them out. And that is where we left off here. Casimir, for one, is kind of wounded. Let me see if I can glean how many hit dice he would have. He would have 9, so he's gonna propose a short rest somewhere soon, so that he can spend some hit dice.
Weren't we tucking into the secret room for either a
Oh,
short or
right.
a long
You know what?
rest?
We did do that. We did right at the end of the session, so I can spend those hit dice right now. All right, let me see.
Were we doing a short or a long? I lost track. That's why I didn't do it.
Definitely a short.
Okay.
Are we hearing Viltrar? No, we weren't hearing Viltrar. Are you coming in now?
I hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're like way distant, like an
How about now?
That's a little better.
Okay.
That's
Sorry, I wandered off, but I could hear you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're good now. All right. All right, let me spend some hit dice here. Let me see. I got 9d8. So let's roll. I'm gonna roll 5 of them right now. So I'm gonna recover 24 hit points for Casimir. And he's gonna, that puts him at 35 of 40, so he's kind of happy there. He's got 4 hit dice left to spend on another short rest. Everybody else short rested up?
Yes, although I am pretty low on spell slots, so if we can find a long rest opportunity too, I suggest we do that. Because we didn't long rest after we fought the rocks, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, we did not. We came out of the town after a long rest, and then we came up, fought the rock, and then got here. So I think, if I remember timeline right, it's about 4 p.m.
Let me see if I can confirm that. I've got 5 right now.
All right, I was close.
You were very close.
Must have been Central
Okay,
Time.
well, having taken a short rest, I will tell everyone about what I saw down in this hole.
Did I actually drop you down there to show you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
So there were like 3, and Dan, correct me if I get this wrong, but there were like 3 sarcophagi, and above them were these floating skulls, and there was, I think, a passageway out of that room as well.
So there was something that we will refer to as an amber sarcophagus. It looks like a rough block of solid amber, about 8 feet tall, 5 foot wide, and 5 foot thick.
How big is this hole?
That is, 10 foot across.
So do you want to be our normal selves, jump to the bottom and fight our way out?
Whatever was down there presumably came up and you just killed it.
So we could definitely drop down there. And maybe we could drop down there and like clear a little defensible space around it, and maybe we could camp out for the night.
Sounds good.
So you all want to venture down into the hole?
It sounds like we're going spelunking or whatever they call it.
Spelunking, right. All right, let me take care of these fellows. Hold on uno momento, por favor.
Do we pull up the bird again and put it down there just to double check?
I don't even know. I have to check if I have the components to resummon the bird.
Jeff, I thought you just, once you got that gem, you had the gem. It doesn't eat it.
It's not a gem. It's like it's a pound of incense. Yeah, I could resummon the bird, but it would take. I could do that 2 times, and I think it would take an hour.
Would we kind of backplay it till we did it during the short rest?
I think I was doing something else during the short rest, identifying something.
Oh, that's right. And I was making holy water to splosh those things.
There we go.
So we got a problem here.
Yeah. Dan, the last time we were doing this, we said we were going to make holy water during the short rest to douse these things because you said we had about an hour and making the holy water was about the same amount of time too.
I remember that conversation. Somebody made a really good Arcana check,
Right.
didn't they? Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay, I remember that now. Okay, so that's good. So we don't have to worry about them coming back. Let me drop all your characters down here on the lower level. It's going to be a tight fit in here. Okay, I will get you guys, if you will position yourselves all around the hole, I will get you moved over to the lower level. Excelente. Everybody got this room?
Yep.
Can see the room.
All right.
Yep.
So we're on the lower floor. Let me call up my notes here. The amber room, the amber door to this room is very hard to open, to say the least. I will let you know right now that it takes a DC 25 strength check to push open this door. The door can be smashed. It does have an armor class 15 with 30 hit points. So that is an option.
So maybe this is a really good place for us to camp out for the night before we smash down the door.
Right. Now, standing in these alcoves around you are these amber blocks that I had mentioned, these large amber blocks. And trapped in the heart of each block, you can see now that you're down here, is a little wisp of darkness. And as you spend time here, you can feel a telepathic presence reaching out to you from inside this block, whispering of dark gifts.
Maybe not a great place to spend the night.
What's it saying, Dan?
So, go ahead and pick our sarcophagus.
Okay.
Okay, that one to the west. You feel a presence reaching out to you, promising you the power to kill your enemies, to decimate your enemies.
I'm going to pull back on that one for now.
Did I bother with all these handouts in this copy of the game? Let me see. No, I didn't go overboard with the handouts on this one. All right.
Just role playing it.
Or can I pull back from it?
Right. So, yeah, you can pull back from it, and the name of the vestige, if you will, trapped inside becomes known to you, and it is Fikra, Queen of Poxes. And she is promising you the dark gift of the power of being able to spread disease.
Oh,
All right. And is anyone else going to touch one? Because if you guys don't, I'm just going to touch them all.
I'm curious about this one down here.
To the south,
Yep.
contained within this sarcophagus is another dark vestige. This one is of Zrinhala, the Howling Storm. And Zrinhala is reaching out to you, offering you the power to create lightning.
And I'll pull back from that one. And might as well check the last one.
And what about that? Yeah.
And that sarcophagus contains the vestige of Psykane, the Soul Hungerer. Psykane is offering you the power to raise the recently deceased. It is a dark gift to raise the dead. And
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
oh, what's his name?
The guy that's with us.
Casimir, the elf, gets excited at this one. He's like, he needs something to raise the ancient dead, not the recently dead, but he thinks that from his research, there must be more of these amber blocks hidden in the temple. And perhaps one of them holds the power to raise the ancient dead, which is what he is looking for.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I get a little more info on what recent exactly means?
Sounds like it's revivified, the 1 minute one. I could be wrong.
See, he's just mostly dead. Mostly dead means he's somewhat alive.
10 days.
Oh, that's a long time.
How long have we been in Barovia at this point?
15 days.
Damn. Okay, can't take it.
Getting pretty ripe.
Yeah, but there might be one deeper in that you could.
Yeah, this gift will give you the ability to raise the dead as an action.
Just one time, right?
No. More than once.
Oh, as a cleric, that would be awesome.
Sort of like opening a can of Spam. It's got a shelf life like forever.
One would assume, though, that there's a price to be paid for these gifts.
Oh, what's it going to turn me evil?
Good
I
point.
mean, Amir already did that for you, so...
But choose wisely. The vestiges tell you, because you can only accept one gift. Once you accept one of these gifts, you can't accept any others.
Are you saying the whole party or just one of us?
One of you.
So if say if you take the 10-day res and there's one down deeper that's from ancient, you can't take that one over the other one.
That's correct.
Okay.
You become somewhat of a thrall of the vestige trapped inside the thing. By the rules as written, you're supposed to even turn in your character and let him become an evil character under the DM's control. But I've kind of written it so that you get a saving throw just to see if you turn evil. But you still get to control your character even if you do.
What happens? You're already evil.
Then fuck it.
All right, I think I'll pass on this one. and wait on the other one. What do you guys think?
I think I'm gonna take what's behind the curtain. Let's wait on it.
I think they're all a bad idea.
I agree with that, but if you're gonna roll the dice, might as well wait to see if there's something really worth rolling the dice.
We can always come back here, right?
Dan, do I get the sense that it is dangerous to stay here? Like, do these things have any sort of mind controlling capabilities, or is it just sort of annoying whispers?
So you find that while inside not just this room but the temple itself, the minds of your party members are under a nearly constant assault by the evil forces that reside here. It's going to make long resting in this place something difficult. It's going to be difficult to find rest here.
Okay. So we could go out of the temple and try and find some sort of shelter to rest, or we could continue forward.
Right.
Is there anything that would keep us from leaving, or because I wasn't here, obviously?
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you mechanically what's involved with long resting here in the temple, just so that you know.
Okay.
Because that will help make your decision. If you understand the mechanics of how difficult it is to rest here, you might make a decision. But it says each long rest, every player has to roll a DC 13 Wisdom save. Any player who fails only regains 3/4 of their hit points and gains a malady off of my little D6 table that I have right here. Something more RP themed than mechanically penalizing. But you would that would be the drawbacks to resting here in the temple.
Be willing to accept those consequences for one time. But Safina, to answer your question, I think we could. We've just come in, and we've had this one encounter, but I don't think we've really alerted or activated any, creatures inside. So if we wanted to slip out, we probably could.
Yeah, so nothing really stopping us from leaving and coming back.
I don't think so.
Okay. That might be the safest bet then. I'm sure we can find somewhere to camp out around outside.
Well, if we go outside, we're probably going to be in the exposure.
Did everybody's hit points get reset when I dropped the tokens?
Yes.
Yeah, I just realized that. Sorry.
They all. Mine was full already.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I was only down 1, and it still says I'm down 1.
Okay. Yeah, beyond characters, it might have caught up. Roll 20 characters, it may not have.
I mean,
Yeah,
Dan,
Sabina, you were full because you weren't here last week, right?
Right.
On the way here, up this pass, what did we see anything that could serve as some sort of shelter against the elements? Because this is at high altitude, it's very cold, right?
Yes, and you are all wearing extreme cold weather gear. Everyone except Casimir, oddly enough, he's dressed casually, but seems to be very comfortable in the cold elements.
Interesting.
Yeah. This would have come up earlier in the trip. And he revealed to you that he has a magical item called a Ring of Warmth, which keeps him warm.
Okay. So it wouldn't even be an option to go out of the temple and find a place to camp, or is it just like fatal conditions outside?
No, you could do some some K2 or whatever the hell it is, mountaineering out there. Sure.
Yeah, I'm very proficient in survival, so that was one of the things I chose for being in the wilderness. It's my whole character's background.
Then that would be my suggestion, is that while we're still just a little bit in, we go out, we rest. It's getting towards the end of the day anyway. We come back early in the morning, and we take this temple on.
If that's okay with Dan.
Absolutely. How are you just going to get up out of this hole?
Does anyone have fly left so they can go up and then we can do the rope again?
I can. How tall is the hole?
It is 30 feet up to the
Okay,
to the floor of the room above you.
So I can Misty Step up to there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll Misty Step up and secure a rope and drop it down.
All right, and it's just a matter of time. No checks needed with the rope. We'll get you all back up here on the first level. And you all can go whichever way you'd like.
We're going to step back outside the building. Like this. Now, Dan, how far away from the building do we have to get before we, or is it way outside the door now? It's not really doing it.
Yeah, I'd say once you're beyond the boundaries of the temple itself, you're beyond its influence.
Why don't we go to the corner of the building and use the building itself as a structure to shield us?
That sounds good.
Sure.
All right.
Something like that.
Yeah, nice, secure little spot. All right. And a long rest it is.
Yep.
I'll move everybody
Yes,
else
please.
around here. All right, long rest it.
Rykart, is this you? This guy?
Yeah, the
Okay.
top right.
All right.
That's
What does the little like wavy S mean again?
That means
Light.
you are carrying a light source.
Ah, got it. All right, thank you.
Or it means you don't have dark vision. I was surprised half orcs don't have dark vision.
they don't.
No.
Orcs do have dark vision, I'm pretty sure.
I thought so too.
I was looking at the features and traits.
Wow.
Racial features. Oh, they do have
There's
dark,
dark
vision.
vision.
You know it. I just missed it. Okay. Let me fix your token. So let's give you night vision 60 and turn off your light source.
You know, while we're on it, Dan, I think you missed that high elves have a can never lose a fight feature. I feel like that you haven't been paying attention to
Oh,
that.
I missed that one. Sorry. All right.
Yep.
My bad.
No problem.
Thank you.
That sounds cool. What does that do?
It's not working very well in this campaign. I'll say that.
Never lose a fight. I'll bite your legs off.
We'll call it a draw. All right. So I've advanced the clock 8 hours, which only puts it at 1 in the morning, just past the midnight hour. Now you can wait for first light, but it's very dark inside the temple either way. So do you want to go in the middle of the night, or do you prefer to wait for dawn?
I'm kind of saying we go.
Yeah, same here. This is like summiting Everest. You leave Camp 4 at 2 in the morning.
Right.
So this is good.
Right.
Now, do you guys want to keep going down the hall and bust through the door, or do you guys want to explore the whole first floor? I'm kind of weighing both right now.
I mean, typically we explore an entire floor before moving down, so I think that probably makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. Who's going to lead the way this time?
We're all speaking up at once here.
Right.
Yeah.
Who wants to storm the beach first?
All right.
Well, we might as well go back to the door at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll come back
Oh,
hearing this much.
I couldn't long rest Darian. Should we leave him here?
No, Darian is out.
That's why I was asking if we just leave him here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I vote that Reichert goes first.
I could go first.
Yeah, he is the tankiest.
So you've got for Reichard's benefit, because you weren't here last week, and I guess Safina, you didn't hear it either. But there is a mural carved into the south wall of this large room that kind of depicts the history of the Amber Temple. Um, it details how wizards used magic to carve out the temple from the side of the mountain and trapped evil vestiges here. It unfortunately also slowly corrupted them and caused them all to turn on one another, leaving finally a lone wizard clutching a chisel into a dozen languages into the door, warning people away. So it opens into this icy hallway, and then into a larger room. Um, and this overlook has this 20-foot wide balcony of black marble with a shattered railing overlooking the vast temple beyond. The black marble staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor, and the vaulted ceiling is 30 feet above the balcony. The walls and the ceiling are covered in an amber glaze, and a set of amber doors stands closed at the west end of the balcony, and a similar pair stands open at the east end. So that is the setting before you. At the far end of the temple here, well, I guess, can you even see this far? I guess I maybe shouldn't.
I can see to there.
How far is that?
I don't know why I can see that far.
Right, that's what I'm wondering.
You have double sight?
I can see that far too.
I can see that far as well.
Right, what's
Yeah.
up? Let me check the dynamic lighting on the page.
Did we get supervision from the Amber Temple?
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. We all took that vestige.
Oh,
We didn't take.
I got it. Here we go.
Hmm?
Daylight mode. That should fix the problem.
That was daylight.
Right. So good. Well, at least now you can kind of you can't see that far technically, but you all have an indication on your map now anyway of what you're looking at. Let me check the lighting for this other. Okay, no, it was just this first page had daylight on.
I think you did that because we went in there last week for a little bit because of the because we know about the dwarf, the drawing, and the chisel and all that stuff.
Right. But with the lighting issue corrected, you guys are free to make your decision on how to go. Now there was a door. Did you open this door? Let me check. Yeah, so you found the secret room.
Yep.
So you've got as far as ways ahead, you could either come down onto the main temple floor here, descend the 30-foot stairs. You could come in over here and explore this hallway, or you could explore these doors here. There's one in the south wall and a double set of doors right there.
Finish to right or start on the left?
I mean, you guys already explored some of the right, so you might as well.
Yeah, well, we go let's go back to the right and finish out that area.
Yep.
We're going to the right?
Yeah.
All right, so you can see down the hallway into this area that has glazed amber covering the walls of this 20-foot wide and 70-foot long arched corridor. The amber doors at both ends of the hall stand open. A closed door is in the middle of the east wall, and 3 arrow slits are cut into the walls across from it. Cracks in the black marble floor run the length of the hall.
Why does that sound painful?
Well, I'm small and light. Maybe I should try going across first.
You got anyone that can check for traps and stuff?
The walls, or excuse me, the floor looks very solid despite the cracks. The cracks look more superficial than they do structural.
Well, I'll start wandering out that way anyway.
So should we all move inside the room just in case something happens?
Sure.
Like the doors closing. That's what my mind was.
So you're passing this door on your right. Over here, there's a door right there.
Is it locked? Can I tell?
No, it is not locked.
I open it slowly.
So this chamber is brightly lit by red copper lanterns that hang from the ceiling. The walls are sheathed in amber that has been shaped into bas reliefs of wizards with spellbooks. Stairs to the north and south descend 20 feet to an obsidian lectern, behind which is a slab of black slate that hangs from chains. Between the stairs are descending rows of red marble benches. The black slate looks like it served as a chalkboard. It has a few chalk marks on it.
Does anything look discernible on the chalk marks?
It was so long, but you probably have to get closer to see if there's anything remaining of value in it.
Is this more like a religious thing or more like a classroom? Like I get like university classroom vibes out of it.
Right.
Mm. Today in Cult Lore 101.
Right.
Okay, so as you get to the front of the room, you can see hiding behind the lectern is a sickly-looking man.
Yeah, he's
He
sickly,
kind of
alright.
cowers in fear before you. He begs, please don't hurt me. I don't have any possessions. I'm just a sickly leper looking for healing.
How did you find your way to the top of the Selenka Pass?
All by yourself.
Let me just read his entry here to refresh myself a little bit. His face and arms are covered with weeping pustules, and his skin has taken on a gray pallor. He coughs violently on a regular basis and emits a foul odor. He says, several days ago, let me see. I came seeking the secrets of the Amber Temple to cure my diseases. When I arrived, I was forced to hide and take shelter from the golems and other monsters that guard the temple. I've been hiding for the last several days, surviving on the remains of my foraged rations and what vermin I can find here in the temple.
Oh yeah, I like the sound of this.
And do we believe him, or do we remove?
Does he seem truthful?
Make an insight check.
I don't think he's lying, but I think he's heavily diseased with whatever he's been eating.
He seems to be hiding something.
You want to stop wasting my time and tell me what's actually going on, or do I just assume that you're not safe?
And he just violently coughs and says, "Look at me, I'm trying to cure my disease."
I can cure it, but you won't remember it. What's going on?
Perhaps I should just go. Perhaps it is safe to leave now.
Guys, I don't want to let him go, do you? I don't trust him.
No, me neither.
Vilnius has done you no wrong.
Just call us the CDC.
Now he's talking about himself in the third person. Things are getting worse
Dire.
quickly.
If you don't give me a better answer in about 30 seconds, I'm just gonna remove you.
Sounds like he's being controlled.
All right.
Yeah, kind of like he's like
Like a vessel.
being controlled, or like, yeah, exactly. Especially when he's talking in the third person, and it really makes you wonder.
Did anybody see Body Snatchers?
Do you want to handle it a different way than I'm about to?
We could just leave him here, or is he going to, seek us out later on?
I don't think we should turn our backs.
What's the
on
general rule of things left behind?
They come back and kill you.
I'm gonna step back from him.
I'll say, sir, as a general rule in this horrible land, we must be extremely cautious. We can all see that you are hiding something. I suggest that you say what it is, or the results will be violence.
Make perception checks.
Everyone?
Yep.
You.
You notice he's trying to hide it, but wearing Keldrin, you notice where he's got a pendant that looks something like this under his robes, and it's kind of out of place because it's a a golden necklace. It would be the only thing of value that this pauper otherwise has on him.
Are you showing a picture somewhere? Because I'm not seeing anything. I see the hallway.
On the Discord chat. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We'll say, for example, sir, pauper, a leper, so destitute he could not afford any remedy but to travel to the Selenka Pass, would probably not own a pendant of the quality that you're wearing around your neck. Would you care to explain?
My mistress forbids it. I am compelled to remain silent. And he falls to the floor in a fit.
Hi. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to try and remove the pendant while he's in this fit.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, all right. So let's contest it against his dexterity to see, because he's going to make a grab for it. Oh! Look at that. So he maintains possession of it, and he comes to. It's like, no, I must be free of these diseases. I must free Fekri.
No, I'm gonna open up.
Is this what happens if you take one of their offers?
Maybe we can uncharm them by abuse.
Now he just dropped a name that you should recognize.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the name.
Fekri.
That's the vampire chick, isn't it?
The Queen of Poxes.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense. He accepted a dark gift from the Queen of Pox. This can't be good.
So he took the prize. So he's a walking. The plague is you're walking with it.
This is what happens if you take the gift.
I must. I want nothing more than to be free of this horrible curse and go back to my simple life.
So if we would have taken the gift, it would have freed him, but we'd have got it.
Shall we free him, guys?
What is this gift you speak of? I know nothing of the gift, only this curse.
Where did you get this pendant?
Several
Fekri
days
give it to you?
ago. Several days ago, while foraging for food, I found this golden necklace. Thinking I could sell it back in town, I picked it up and slipped it around my neck. Unfortunately, the necklace was a cursed item, and upon donning it, I was telepathically connected to Fekri's dark mind. She infected my body with a myriad of diseases and compelled me to bring the necklace to her in the Amber Temple in exchange for removing the diseases that now plague my body.
And why haven't you given it to Fekri?
I was truthful when I said I took shelter from the monsters of the temple in here. It is a dangerous place, especially for alone, as you no doubt have experienced.
Oh. Do we now think that he's telling the truth?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you must help me. I must bring the necklace to Fekri so that she will free me of these diseases.
And where is she?
Somewhere in the temple, I don't know.
It's in that room that we were thinking about camping out in.
She was.
We could perhaps leave Vilnius here, could secure the temple so that it is safe, and then come back to retrieve him and escort him to Fekri, if Fekri even exists.
Well, Beckery is that skull down on the hole.
No, I know. I say that out loud so as not to give away that we know where Fekri is.
Oh, okay. Oh, we take his head off and just bring the amulet with us and maybe bargain with it later. Just saying.
Back. You go first. I don't want to be near the blood when it spills.
All right, so you guys want to barricade him in here?
Yeah, he seems more unfortunate than evil.
Well, I don't care about that.
You used to, you know. Not really very much ever, but a little bit.
Actually, this character at first did care. But I read Neutral Evil today, and I went out and saw some examples, and Yep.
Yeah,
that.
I vote we leave him and we come back later.
You went out and saw some examples. What'd you do? Go to Walmart? Jeez.
All right.
Control.
Won't say told you so later.
You're gonna leave poor Vilnius?
Against my better judgment.
I mean, the three options are leave him, kill him, or take him to Fekri. I don't think we know enough about the third option. I think everyone except for Bardor probably feels bad about the second option, which leaves the first option.
Yeah, I think that's probably an accurate breakdown.
All right.
Dan, before we leave this room, I do just want to check the lectern and the blackboard area to see if there are any scrolls, notes, big fat spell books full of spells, that kind of thing.
No, nothing like that in here.
Mm.
These
Worth a try.
lanterns look like they may have had continual light spells cast on them. And the chalkboard didn't really have anything valuable to offer.
Okay.
Would a cure disease actually remove this from the sky?
I think he's going to say there's only one way to find out.
What is the ability you're asking about?
Would a cure disease actually remove the plague from the sky? Lesser restoration.
No, not a lesser restoration, definitely.
Okay.
A greater or remove curse would work.
Yeah, he wouldn't be worth that much. Plus, I don't have it yet. All right.
All right, well, let's leave him be, I guess.
Yeah.
We come back.
Or continuing down this hall.
Yeah.
Okay, the walls and ceiling in the eastern portion of this bare stone room have collapsed. To the west and south are open amber doors. In the center of the room is a 10-foot-tall statue of a jackal-headed warrior made of cracked amber. It turns to face you and clenches its fists. Roll for initiative.
That's not a jackal.
Like I said, we should have thrown Vilnius in front of us into this room.
Dan,
Yes.
the shield that you said I should take, I was not able to find it when I searched up equip.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me look at the graphic I sent you. I think it is a +2 shield, so you can just do a +2 shield.
It also gives +2 to initiative.
Right. And we might have to manually calculate that, but
yeah. Okay. So I was rolling.
So
17.
Ever since we actually set foot in the place, I haven't seen any tokens.
You
Oh,
don't
there
see-
I am.
Oh yeah, let's get you caught up with everybody over here, right?
Oh, that's why. Okay, I didn't see the starting point.
There we
And then
go.
I guess you guys moved. Okay,
Get everybody caught up.
here we are. Thank you. Sorry.
No problem, no problem. There's Casimir.
4.
Let's see, Rickard. I will add Rickard to the board, and Rickard got a 17. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you and 1 of him. And Kildren, you get to go first.
Okay. I'm going to take a bonus action to enter the Blade Song, and I'm going to run and sort of stand in front of it and then I'm going to cast the spell Mirror Image. And draw my sword, and that is it. That's my turn.
All right, mirror image. Let's give you a nice icon for mirror image. We'll give you 3 blue dots for your 3 mirror images. All right, and then we go to Murmur.
Okay, this is fun. Okay, so I'm gonna get to about here, and I'll take out my handy dandy greatsword, and I'm gonna start
25
hitting
and
this
19
thing.
both hit. Magic damage. So you're good there. So 22 points of damage.
Right, and that's everything for me.
All right, Casimir is gonna. Does he have the line of sight on this thing? Let's give him vision. So he can't see it from where he is. So he moves over here, and he's going to take a shot with his firebolt. He's going to try to tread lightly and conserve some of his. So he missed with his firebolt, unfortunately. And then we go to Rykard.
All right. Rykard will just run up, and I'll swing my longsword at him.
All right, a big long
I'll
sword
just-
swing at the Amber
I'll
Golem.
attack twice. So my first attack.
13 is not
no.
going to do it.
All right, I'll attack again. One.
Ooh, rough.
Oh, no.
Rough luck. Rough luck. All right. And any bonus actions or any further movement?
No.
All right.
I'll stand there.
All right, Safina.
All right. A bonus action to steady my aim, and we'll take a shot with the fancy new short bow.
Ooh, okay. 19 hits.
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. I was rolling damage instead of...
Oh, those weren't attack rolls. Those were damage rolls. Oh, okay.
Yes. I apologize.
No problem. So, Safina, you hit for 21.
Yep.
And that's magical damage. That all comes out. Rykard, why don't you go ahead and make those attack rolls?
Okay.
28
There
hits.
you
All right.
And then that attack will be 15 damage.
Okay.
Then I'll swing again.
25 hits. Nice attack rolls.
13.
28 points of damage.
All right, there we go. It's a lot better.
All right, now he gets to go. Now he is gonna clobber what's right in front of him. He's got Rykard or Murmur. Let's do a 50-50, and it's going at Rykard. All right, so here comes the Amber Golem's attack. He makes 2 slam attacks. Ooh, or, yeah, but he won't survive. Yeah, no, he's gonna slam. All right. Rykard. Ooh, ouch! A crit on my first roll of the night. Look at that.
I'm going
Look at
to
that.
silvery barbs. That.
You would.
Yes, that's what I exist to do, to ruin the DM's plans with a first level spell. Sorry.
You
So he has
would.
to re-roll.
You're gonna take away my crit.
Yes, I am.
I still hit.
He's still gonna hit.
Shield won't get you.
Actually, if it's a tie, it goes to the attacker, right?
It does, right?
Dang it. Okay.
Are you thinking about using shield?
Yeah, but that only gives me 27, and that's what I hit.
Right. Still would have hit. All right. Here comes the second attack. Ooh, another 27.
Oh no.
So you just got tagged for 48 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, this thing hits like a truck.
And I will give advantage to right. Well, let's see. Bardor.
All right, Silvery Barb's advantage to Bardor. And now you very well might take out this Amber Golem before he gets to act again.
Can he actually hit me where I am? Not to be a jerk, but
Where's Bardor?
I'm down the hall still.
Where are you at? Oh yeah, no, you're way back there. What you got, Viltrar?
Just gonna drop a second level. I'll make it a third level chromatic orb on him with fire.
Fire damage. All right. Going at armor class 17.
17. Holy crap!
Ooh, he's made a solid amber.
I had to use a third, didn't I? Okay. All right. Oops. Did not know he had that high of an armor class.
Yep. All right, and if that is it for Viltrar, then we're going to finish off the round with Bardor.
That's as far as I can move.
You can put yourself a little bit closer. We can assume that you are all clustered a little closer.
Oh, in that case, yeah, you know me, I'm going to walk right up there.
Sure. We'll give you the extra 2 or 3 spaces of movement.
Just so I can get in range to do this.
Not the blender.
Not on this guy.
Cure wounds on Rykard.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, when he said amber, I was
That's what I'm
thinking
going to do.
resap. I didn't know it was that strong. Holy crap.
All right, Kildred.
Okay. Keldrin's desire to wade into melee combat with this thing has decreased significantly since seeing it wail on Rykart. So he's going to just cast Firebolt. That was awesome. Wait a second. Is that
That's
even
the damage.
possible?
That's the damage.
Yeah. Why did that? Okay, sorry.
There's the attack, and it missed.
Not much better. Okay.
All right. Maybe this thing is going to get another turn. Murmur.
Okay. I'm gonna go into a rage.
All right.
Just, if it's hitting that hard, I'm gonna give myself, a little kickback. And then I'm gonna...
2 hits for 27 damage. Nice.
Okay.
And
And then
31,
I'm just...
right? Because you get plus for rage
Yes.
damage.
Right.
Yeah, +2 because it's rage. And then I was just looking for something to put. So this is... I'm gonna activate this, per se. So if this creature tries to make a roll against anyone else that isn't me, it's gonna have disadvantage now.
Okay. Now, he's only got an intelligence of 3. The question is he smart enough to recognize that?
I'll let... Fingers crossed.
All right. Casimir. Very helpful. Firebolt coming. Ooh, look at that. He hit for 12 points of damage. All right, Rykard.
All right. Rykard is going to swing again, hoping this guy decides to kill him. So my first attack is 20, not natural.
Right. That's a dirty 20.
6.
16. All right. Let's see that second attack. 24. All right. 28 damage. He had 31.
Oh,
The Amber Golem goes next. Safina, can you do it?
Of course. We'll go.
Yeah.
Advantage saved you. Down it goes.
Got him.
Got him. Down goes the golem. So that is 1,000 experience points each.
Each?
Each.
There's a lot of experience in here.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
What was his rating?
1,000 each. He is a challenge rating 10.
Wow. No wonder he was hit like a truck.
Yep.
yeah. I think I'm going to use second wind to get back 1d10 plus 7 points.
Safina, we are at 31,750.
You are?
I think so. Yeah.
Came up-
That's
31,750.
including the 1,000.
I have 32,575.
That's
Yeah, I was
where
about
I'm
to
at.
say I have Barter's number.
Never mind.
32,575.
All right.
Okay, that's what we got. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds more right. 32,575 because I looked and it.
We're getting close.
Yeah.
Less than 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go fight some more Amber Golems.
Yeah.
I was going to
Can we
say,
fight
there's
this guy
more
before then?
Amber Golems.
We'll throw Rykard up front at them, and the rest of us can stand back.
Let's go. I am enthusiastic about finding more Amber Golems.
Now, mirror image. That's a concentration spell, right?
Yeah, and it's gone after a minute, so.
Oh, so
move
it's
it.
not going to be a concern.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. So here we are, just after 1 in the morning in the Amber Temple. You've come down the hallway on the right side of the temple, and just done battle with this Amber Golem here in this northeast annex, where the eastern portion of the room has collapsed. As you move out onto the northeast balcony over here, this black marble balcony, 30 feet above the floor, overhangs the northeast corner of the temple. The 2 amber doors leading from this balcony both stand open.
Was there any value in the materials he was made from?
No.
All right. We'll make my way in this room.
Okay, so this bare stone room consists of a foyer to the west and a shrine to the east. 4 candlesticks lie on the dusty floor of the foyer. In the shrine, fragments of a shattered obsidian statue are scattered in a raised alcove at the eastern end of the chamber. 2 pairs of empty alcoves lie in the north and south walls of the shrine.
I want to look, Dan, very carefully at like the walls, particularly on the northern side.
Okay, make a perception check with advantage. Nice. Advantage saves the day.
Right, I get a card for that, right?
Yes, you do.
Woohoo! Just draw multiple cards. No? Okay.
You have found a secret door that opens into a dusty corridor that heads north and bends to the east, descending a dark staircase. The air is thin, but heavy with the stench of death.
Rykard, I think you should go down that hallway.
All right, I will.
Are others coming with us?
Do I ever miss a fight?
Okay, fair enough.
Go down there.
I'm just adjusting your token positions here. Just bear with me a moment. All right, you might have to adjust your hit points, so check your hit points here. It's tight quarters, so I'm trying to give everybody room, and I'll have you here in 1 second. All right, here we go. So we're all up here in this this north staircase. The stairs descend to a collapsed hall with a high ceiling and amber glazed walls. Rubble covers most of the floor, and a path through the rubble leads to an open doorway. A deathly stench seems to come from there.
Check it out.
Okay, before you go any further, let me read here. So the room, this room has amber glazed walls and a floor of dark green marble. 3 amber sarcophagi stand in alcoves, and 2 feral humanoids with ghastly gray skin stare at you hungrily with 3 eyes, 2 normal eyes, and a third lidless eye blinded by cataracts. 5 more cling to the walls and ceiling.
I think I know what time it is.
That's pretty scary.
I'm gonna apply a fire ruby out of my helm of brilliance and shout "fire in the hole" and roll it like a bowling ball into this room.
All right.
Right.
I'm going to move out of the doorway as he does this.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Safina, you might want to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see that fireball damage.
Okay, sorry, but I just gotta make sure which one it is so I'm tracking it correctly.
Right.
Fireball, fire opal. Okay. Only 7 left.
Dan just loves when you pull these out because they're just ticking off.
I know. We'll get to the fight with Strahd, I'll have nothing. Okay,
No
so
expense.
I can't quite see that radius thing. What I'm trying to do is have the radius. No, I think you've got it right. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can't see, so I think that's as good as my character would know how to do it.
Right. Just toss it into
Yep.
the back of the room.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So that's going to cover them all in a fireball and not come outside the room. So there is that. And I will make dexterity, roll that damage, and I will make
Here we go.
dexterity saving throws for them all.
Not with advantage.
All right. Ooh, 18. Quite a high saving throw. All right. I will go clockwise and then the 2 in the middle. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 on the wall failed. The 2 in the middle made it and failed. All right. So the one in the middle is going to take 17 points of damage because he made his saving throw. He's like the only one who made his saving throw. Everybody else takes 35. Guess how many hit points they had?
36.
36.
Oh.
Just give me a moment to tick off all these hit points without actually killing anybody, and then we can roll for initiative.
You definitely know when we show up.
All right,
Oh,
I got them
wow.
all. So there's one guy with 19 and like 5 guys with 1. 6 guys with 1. All right, who do we got to get in here? I got to add Casimir to the initiative. Here's Casimir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it rolled.
No problem, no problem. I see Murmur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we need Rykard. I'll add you. What'd you get, Rykard?
13.
13. All right. All right, let's sort it out and make this official. This climbing gas gets to go. He climbs along the ceiling here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he comes out the door, but he's up on the ceiling, and he's gonna take a swipe at Keldrin. 13.
That's a miss.
All right, Murmur.
Okay. Let me see. Can I even get down there? Oh, I can. Great.
And I have to emphasize again the horrific stench that is coming out of this room. A deathly stench. These things stink.
Well, it's unfortunately a smell Murmur is familiar with, and she's gonna go straight for its head.
All right, 26 hits, and she bisects this thing. All right.
Alright, I don't have enough movement to get any further.
So you'll just wait at the door and chop them
Yep.
out as they come running?
Pretty much.
All right, Keldrin.
All right. How many can I see inside?
Your line of sight gives you access to clear shots at 2 of them.
Okay. That one, right?
Yep.
Okay. And all right, I'm gonna cast a firebolt at this one right there.
Okay. 25 hits. He only had 1 hit point left. He is dead.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to adroitly step back behind my more
What was that?
armored colleagues. Yeah, I'm kind of making that word up. I don't know what adroitly really means. I'm gonna look it up.
Adroit?
Ly. Yeah.
Ly.
In a
Adroitly.
clever, skillful way. There we go.
Clever,
Yeah.
skillful way. All
Like
right.
I said, I know exactly what it means. And,
You know what?
That's what.
You know what? Gain inspiration for being a grammar nerd. So good one.
Trying.
Was that a calendar of the day word?
No, I don't know where that came from. I've had like 2 glasses of margaritas at this point, so all sorts of weird stuff is bubbling up.
So you're feeling very adroitly.
Yeah.
And he has a blender ready.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna come out here. Let's see. 1, 2, Murmur. 3, 4, Rickard. Coming at Murmur with the claws. Look at that. A 1 and a crit. Too bad advantage didn't apply. So that is a miss. This climbing ghast is dead and out of the order. This one over here is gonna come running out. And he's going to attack Murmur. 22 Murmur.
Yeah, definitely
All right.
hits.
So 10 slashing damage. And you must make a constitution saving throw.
Let me make the con throw first.
Okay. So no paralysis. That's good. That was his only hope of really getting a victim, was paralyzing. But we go to Rykard.
Okay. There's this one like thing right in
Oh,
front
I'm
of him.
sorry, Rykard. I'm sorry. Before you even go, any creature starting his turn next to one of these gas has to start by making a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned from the stench.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, so
All
you
right.
are immune to the gas stench for the next 24 hours. So that any more
Okay, nice.
gas, you'll have that advantage.
Okay, and Rykard is going to cast a cantrip. I'll cast Green Flame Blade. Okay, and I'll hit this gas right in front of me, and then if I hit, I'll pick the one right next to it. To do more damage.
Got it.
I have to hit first, right? With
Right.
my normal weapon. Okay.
Right. Normal weapon attack.
Oh no.
13 hits.
Oh, okay. Then that will be.
All right. So eight,
Eight
or how much
Seven.
damage? It would be a
Yeah.
total of 8 damage to the first guy and 6 to the second guy.
No, he still has to do his weapon damage, doesn't he?
It doesn't matter in this case because the guy he's hitting only has 1 hit point. So
Okay.
I think it's the
There's-
same damage to both of them.
No, it's the 8 and 6.
it's- all right. So another
This-
against.
Equal to your spell casting. Okay.
Right.
And then I do have an extra attack.
Okay.
I guess I'll move forward, and I'll run up to the closest one I'll see. Run up to this guy, and then I'll use my bonus action to hit him with my sword.
If you hit him, you kill him. Yep. All right.
All right.
Another one bites the dust. And I think that's it for Rykard, and we go to Bardor.
Okay. On the one right below me.
Dexterity save. Made it.
Wow.
Safina.
Okay, I'm going to take a shot at the one over by Murmur.
Steady aim.
Short bow.
25. Saves the
Very
day
nice.
again. 16 damage. Takes out this gas with one shot. You pin him to the wall.
Yeah.
All right. This ghast over here is no sense in him at all. No sense of self-preservation. Just comes right at Rykard. 11 misses. This ghast here, you know what? It's going to get him into flanking for a +2 advantage. 21. I think that misses, right? 21?
Yes.
Oh my
that does.
god. Oh, tanks, man. The bane of my existence. All right.
Hey, at least he doesn't have the armor.
Right, the crit negating armor, right? All right. That ghast is done. And we go to Casimir, who's got to move forward to try to get a firebolt in on one that he can see. And he missed. And we go to Viltrar.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just throw a firebolt at him.
Oops.
Rolled.
So the firebolt hit.
Oh, did it with an 8? Cool.
No. Oh, I thought that was the damage. That's the attack roll.
I wish. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay. 8, yeah.
The
8
attack
miss.
roll was 22 and the hit was 8.
You blew the hell out of the wall right behind her.
All right, Murmur, what do you got?
Alright, let me see if I can finish these guys off. Okay, yeah, I can definitely get in. Alright, I'm gonna... Well, actually, I'm gonna take a swing at this guy here.
At the south, okay. And that's 1 hit, 1 kill.
Okay, and then I'll use the rest of my movement. To get the other guy.
Tee his head up like a baseball.
Yeah, pretty much. Just all going for the heads if I can.
All right, that is 7 dead ghasts at 450 XP each. Times 450 equals 3150, divided by 6 of you is 525 XP each.
We are 900 away.
Well, this is some XP in there.
Now you found another one of these amber vaults. This room has amber glazed walls and a floor of dark marble. The 3 amber sarcophagi standing in the alcoves. One to the north, one to the east, and one to the south.
You know I'm going to at least touch them.
So the north sarcophagus contains the vestige of Drizlash, the nine-eyed spider. Drizlash is offering you the dark gift of the power to walk on walls and ceilings.
Check the next one.
In the east sarcophagus is contained the vestige of Dalvernar, he of many teeth. And Dalvernar is offering the power to live many lives.
Tempting, but next one.
And finally, in the south is the vestige of Xantras, the Kingmaker. Xantras is offering the gift of power that comes from great presence and force of personality.
Yeah, nope.
What if I told you this dark gift increases the beneficiary's charisma by 4
Ooh,
to a maximum of 22?
tempting.
I usually wouldn't reveal the details of the spell, but of the gift, but I felt in
That
this
is
case.
tempting.
Right.
That would give me a whole 12. But
That put me up at 21.
nope.
Yeah, if I was playing a warlock, I'd be all over that one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that button. I was just checking something.
It's all good. It's all good.
I have an 8 charisma. I mean,
Well, that explains a lot.
hey, he's evil, and he just doesn't care. All right. I guess we should move on from here, huh?
Viltrar like chomping at the bit. That is tempting.
Take a look around and make sure, see if there's any other ways out of here before we leave. Try to see if there's any doors or anything like that.
So the
This
dark
is
gift.
this is what happened in the Discord chat. I'm posting a screenshot of the entry on what happens when you accept Dark Gift. And there is a limit of 1 Dark Gift per customer. Once you become a thrall of one of the vestiges, you have committed yourself to that vestige alone.
Hmm.
What's the name of this one?
This one is Xantras, the Kingmaker.
That's just so thematic. I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I think I'm good. How about you guys?
Well, you might as well pick one of them. You're already evil.
I'm taking
Yeah,
it.
but not one of these. None of those gifts were worth it.
For 4 points of charisma on a sorcerer?
Yeah. Right.
I like it. I want to do it.
Have you ever read the Dragonlance series? Anybody?
Hell yeah.
Right. I'm
yeah.
imagining what Viltrar is going through right now is similar to Raceland's test at the Tower of High Sorcery, where he's going to come out markedly different than when he entered.
I got a 14. Yep. I made my save.
All
Hell
right.
yes.
Look at that. All right. Excellent. So you do not become evil, but you have accepted a dark gift, so all other dark gifts are now off the table. Your charisma does increase by 4, up to a maximum of 22.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Charisma.
You also
That's awesome.
gain a flaw.
Oh, here it comes.
You will not take no for an answer.
Oh, well, that works.
So again, no change.
Right.
Again, no change. That's a little beneficial. I love it. Okay. It's so thematic for this guy. It works.
That's perfect.
I can see that one getting in the way.
Yeah, but don't ask me any questions you don't want to hear the answer to.
So Viltrar has become a thrall to Xantras the Kingmaker.
So we will no longer be asking Viltrar his opinion on anything.
But I will rule them all. As a wantee should.
All right, so we're done here, right? We can go back to the main area.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you want to tunnel through all this rock, there's really no option but to go back upstairs from where you are.
Yeah, that's where I'll head.
All right, I'll just throw us all back up on the upstairs map. Right, and back into areas that we've already covered. There was a set of double doors here that we can open, so I will open them. It just opens up into a small room you can see that has an arrow slit looking out onto the into the main temple hall.
So if we ever need to set up an ambush in here.
Okay, so from this balcony, do we want to go?
Oops.
We could affix a rope and kind of rappel down to the floor, or we could go back and go down the stairs.
Well, we know that way is safe, so we might as well just go down the stairs.
Fair enough.
All right, I will get you moved because technically when you reach the bottom of these stairs, you have to transition to a different map. So let me leave you all right here at the bottom of the stairs, and I'll come back to the other map and get you similarly placed. Let's see, I just want to get Viltrar to catch up here. That's 6. Am I missing somebody else? No? I might have dropped some tokens on top of one another.
The guy that you control?
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay. I don't see him.
Oh, there he goes, right. So there's 7. All right, let me get us moved. Okay, there's 6 and number 7. All right, everybody with me now?
Yep, yep.
Yes.
All right. So we're on the lower floor of the Amber Temple now. Let me see here. It's kind of, this is a weird room because it technically occupies both levels because it's so tall. So, so part of the description that I'm looking for is still back on level 1. So 4 black marble columns support the vaulted ceilings of the temple, at the north end of which stands a 40-foot tall statue of a cowled figure in flowing robes. The statue's stony hands are outstretched as if in the midst of casting a spell. Its face is a void of utter blackness. The ominous statue stands between 2 black marble balconies, one of which has partially collapsed and fallen on the temple's black marble floor in front of an open doorway. The walls of the temple are sheathed in amber, and the doors leading from it are made of amber as well. Arched hallways coated with amber lead away from the temple to the west and east, and flanking these exits are alcoves that hold white marble statues of robed human wizards with pointed hats and golden staffs. One of them has toppled over and lies shattered on the floor.
Anything remarkable about the statue that's right beside us?
Nothing extra remarkable. Let me grab a token. Hold on a second. So before you move too much, I just want to grab another resource here. Just give me 1 second. I'm on another page, so I can't see where all you rascals are moving. All right, there we go. All right, so Safina, you've stepped out into the middle of the hall here. Oh boy. And that is
I don't like when a DM says, "Oh boy."
Yeah.
that is when, let me read this spell to see.
Insta death.
So, negative energy starts coursing through you, causing searing pain. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Oh, this had better be good. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
And roll for
Correct.
initiative.
The way you described that, it gave me the Emperor from Star Wars.
Oh, this card's good.
9 for Rykard. Alright, and I gotta get Casimir. Alright, Casimir actually gets to go first. Casimir says, did anybody see where it came from? He doesn't know where to shoot. He realizes that...
Did I see where it came from?
No, because it just erupted. I double checked and read the spell effect. It just erupts from within you. It does not like a beam that comes from some other place.
Holy cow.
That's
Like
great.
it's like an 8 on persuasion and deception checks.
Great.
So Casimir says there must be an enemy spellcaster hiding somewhere. But he doesn't know where they might be. Obviously, they have to be within line of sight. So he's just frantically searching around, and he will say he holds his action for anything to shoot at. Murmur.
Okay, so I can't see anywhere. Can I make like a perception check to see if I can figure out what's going on?
Sure. What about an insight check?
Insight is worse, but I'll give. Oh wait, no. What am I saying? I will play this then.
Oh, there you go. All right. So either way, okay. So there's only so many places that an enemy spellcaster could be, and have line of sight. The statue's hood area doesn't show a face. It is just complete blackness. Something might be hiding in there.
Let me see. Where can I?
Dan,
Okay.
that's like here?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think I can get to this side. I'm gonna take a peek and see. I still can't see anything from here?
No, it is complete darkness.
But I can see the rest of the statue.
Yeah, even your light source is not penetrating it as you get closer.
Okay. I'm just gonna, there's no subtle way of doing this, but I'm just gonna say, I can't see shit on this statue. I think something's up, because I don't know magic, so I don't know inherently what that could be. I'm gonna, I guess, take out my crossbow and try and, like, take a shot randomly up at that statue and see if I can hit anything. Just...
Okay, shooting at the face.
Yes.
All right, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so I'll re-roll.
Oh, look at that. All right, so you managed to hit. But this is non-magical.
Yeah, it's just a regular crossbow.
Okay, so you hear a slight yelp come out from that area. And Safina, you're currently at 28 hit points, right?
That's yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this creature.
Oh, I don't know why. I was at full.
Well, because you got the Finger of Death, right? Isn't that half damage on a save?
Was it half damage?
Yeah, I was pretty sure
Okay.
it was half damage on a save, so I went and applied the 24 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
Got it. All right. Yeah, we're caught up now. All right, let's see. So what spell is he going to cast? Is he going to drop a fireball? You guys are still kind of clustered together. There at the bottom of the stairs. That could be a nice place to drop a fireball. Ooh. Look at that. Get everybody. That's if I wanted to do that. You're taking cover behind that column, right, Murmur?
I'm trying to. I'm not sure if I get, like, half cover or, like,
Right.
full cover. I
Right.
assume at least half cover or something.
Yeah, let's do the fireball. Right there.
Dan, can I
Spending
see
a
this
sorcery point for resistance.
before he does that? Can I see this creature casting this spell?
No, you cannot.
Okay. All right.
Say, Dan,
Yeah.
I think I can do this as a reaction that spending a sorcery point with elemental affinity to resist.
Yes. Yep. As a reaction, you can totally do that to a fireball. Here comes a level 5 fireball.
And then if he makes his regular saving throw, I think it gets again halved, like down to a quarter.
That is correct.
All right.
Whoop.
Feeling good.
So that is everybody except Murmur make a dex save.
Okay. I would like to cast. It's fireball, right? I would
It
like to
is.
cast absorb element.
Very good.
Same here. And Dan, I'm actually going to play my card at this point. If I can remember how to do that.
There you go. Succeed on a saving throw. There you go.
That's cool.
Does a 12 save?
12 fails. Anything less than 17 fails.
Dang
It's
it.
still half damage from the sorcery points, though. Okay.
Right. So if you failed your save, the maximum, non-reduced damage is 35 points of damage.
And if you're resistant, I get to cut that in half, right?
Yeah, if you resisted,
17,
it
right?
gets cut to 17. If somehow you got resistance twice, then it could cut down further, but I don't think anybody got that, so.
I did, because I got absorb elements and I succeeded.
And you
So that's-
succeeded, so then that's 8 points of damage.
8 points damage. Okay,
Right.
got it.
Yeah, I succeeded, and I have natural fire resistance because I'm a forge cleric. So that's
There you go, 8 points of damage. Nice.
Yep.
And I got evasion, so no damage.
Evasion means no damage. Safina.
And now
Extra
he's
one.
getting it right back. So my steadying gives me advantage, so then it's just a normal roll.
That's correct.
Okay.
22 hits for 9 damage.
Nice.
And that's magical damage, so he takes all of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Safina. And then we go to Viltrar.
First, he calls out as a bonus action, "Show yourself, you cowering worm, or we'll end you and all your ancestors."
I like that.
Does he do anything before I cast any spells?
Oh, no. No.
I can't get a persuasion check or an intimidation? All right. In that case, I won't take no for an answer, so I'm going to do what I said. Did we figure out where he's at?
You think he's hiding in the hood of the statue. Right.
All right. Going to drop a fireball on him in the hood of the statue there.
A fireball?
I don't know. When you put it like that. Or I could hit him with a banishment spell. It's not going to kill him, but
I like the fireball. That's kind of like lighting him up. Can't miss.
thematic. Yeah.
Fireball
All right.
can't miss.
As long as it doesn't affect anybody else around him. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, fireball. Here comes a dex save from this fella. He got a 13 on his save, so he failed and takes 34 points of fire damage. Now he's naturally resistant to fire, so he takes 17.
Mm.
Yeah, I knew he was saying it for a reason.
All right,
He's still 17. It's a good chunk.
right.
It's not bad.
All right, Viltrar. Then we go to Rykard.
Okay. I do have 2 magical hand axes. Actually, I believe I can turn them. Cool.
Hey, Delier, when you are speaking, you like break up every couple of words.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I think I have to talk louder into my mic. Did I cut out there or?
No,
No,
you
now
were
you're
good.
good.
Okay. Okay. Yes, with weapon bond. So I would have done this when I long rested, but I would make 2 of my hand axes magical.
Okay.
And then I will see the range on them is 60 feet. I'll move as close as I can. And just chuck these 2 hand axes. And would it be for disadvantage since I can't necessarily see him?
Right.
Okay. All right, 17.
17 hits.
All right. All right, 11 points of damage. And for a ranged attack, do I still get an extra attack? I think so, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah. And then I'll try to. So. Oh, 8.
All right. So that one missed, obviously.
But as a bonus action, I can pretty much become Thor, and I'll recall one of, I guess, the hand axe that missed. I'll recall it into my hands.
All right, nice. Okay, so it comes flying back to your hand. All right.
And Delier, you got to draw one of those red cards because you got a natural 1.
Oh, I do. Oh,
Yeah. So if you right click on the deck, I think you'd be
Okay.
able to take a card. Or here, let me try to deal it to you. Hold on.
I think I
There you
just
go.
grabbed one.
There you go. Yeah, so you got a red card that I can use against you. That's a 1d6 after making a skill or attack roll.
Okay, cool.
I sometimes remember to use those. I think my track record is probably pretty poor, but I try to remember.
Yeah, I won't remind you, but
Yeah, if you don't remind him, it's about 50-50. That's what I've learned.
All right, Bardor.
All right, so how bad are people?
I'm good.
I'm at 28 hit points.
Dang. But I was about half.
Okay, in that case, everyone that's damaged, take that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alright, that helps. Thank you. Let's see.
And now that was my bonus action. And I'm going to blind shoot up in there. Does that give him advantage on the save?
I'm sorry, I was reading some of his spells. I'm deciding how to kill you.
Nice.
So wisdom save. Told the dead for this guy. All right, let's do a wisdom save. Here he comes. He's +7 to wisdom, so he made his save. Is that half damage? No, there's no damage, right?
No damage. That's a cantrip.
Right. All right, Keldrin.
Okay. Hmm. I will dash to there using my action, and I'm trying as much as I can to see up into that hood.
Right.
I don't know if I'm successful or not, but my hope is to be able to see the caster.
At this point, you can deduce that it must be magical darkness.
Okay, got it. So let's see. Do I have any bonus actions worth using? No. Nope. Okay, so that's it for my turn.
All right. Casimir is going to take a firebolt shot at disadvantage. Let's roll another d20. Oh, look at that. So he didn't crit, but he did 15 fire damage, which gets halved to 7. All right, and then we go to Murmur.
How tall is the statue?
The statue is 40 foot tall? Yes, 40 foot tall.
Damn. Okay.
You gonna climb it?
I think I'm gonna climb it. It's only 25 feet away, so I could start to climb it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start to climb this statue. Because I am not good at ranged.
All right. So the Arcana Loth. Whoops, did I give away what it was? The foe, the unseen foe, casts another spell. This time at Murmur, who's climbing the statue. Finger of Death.
That's sensitive.
Nice. So you only take 31 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, that's not great.
He took exception to you climbing his little perch. Safina.
Gotta keep remembering to turn mute off. I'm not used to having to do it in Discord. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Use steady aim to get a normal attack instead of disadvantage, and take a short push shot at him again.
19 hits.
And with Murmur being right there, I also get damage.
Well, she's not next to him.
Not within 5 feet.
No, not yet.
Okay. All right, no worries. Just the 9 then.
So just the 9, but 9's enough. 9 is enough. Come on, 9. -9. There we go. All right, Viltrar.
I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out something. Okay. Real quick, I just want to look at something.
Sure.
Shoot. He's high up. Can't see him. Okay, I found what I was looking for. I just need to read it. My apologies.
No problem.
Um, I was trying to find a polymorph that was keen senses, but that could fly. And I'm having trouble with that.
All right. Well, let's let you continue that research. Maybe if you want another, you know what? We'll check in with you. Let's do Rykard, and then we'll check back in with you and see if you have something.
Yeah, if I could delay my action.
Sure. All right, Rykard, what do you got?
All right. Would I be able to use my bonus action first, or actually, can I? So I have one hand axe in my hand. Would I be
Right.
able to throw it and then use a bonus action to recall it back, and then use my extra attack to throw it again? Since I only have two
Yeah, I
hand
mean,
axes.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, you can make that work.
Okay, nice. So it's still at disadvantage since we can't see him, right?
That is correct, right.
Okay, so all right. Well, that's my first one. That doesn't hit. So then, yeah, I'll call it back, and then I'll try again with my extra attack. That's a
Ooh.
3. Dang it.
Rotten, okay. Oh, and before that, Viltrar, we got anything?
What if I were to quicken my teammates with a twin spell? Would that remove some of the disadvantage?
I don't know. I don't know that there's, I mean, other than his devastating spell effects, which so far has been Finger of Death, but he can only have so many of those. That's like an 8th level spell.
Yeah.
7th level spell.
Holy crap. Is he high up enough that the fireball would still reach down to anybody down below?
At this point, Murmur is right on the edge. I will say you can position it in such a way that you can keep Murmur out of the blast radius, but if she gets any closer, you wouldn't be able to.
If I can keep her out of the blast radius, I'll do it.
Okay, Fireball.
Yeah.
All right, dex save. Here it comes. Made my dex save. So let's see how much half damage or quarter damage is.
Quarter damage.
Yeah, because he's resistant to fire.
Oh, plus the save, same like I was.
Right.
Shit.
So becomes 6 points of damage.
That doesn't hurt that much. Shoot. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Bardor.
All right, what's equal up this playing field? I'm going to cast up into his cubbyhole there.
Daylight. Does that counter magical darkness without me reading it?
If I remember right, it offsets it. But
Okay, yeah, that's where it says it. If any of the spells, if this spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of the 3rd level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled. Now, here's the thing. It says, but it does say as per the darkness spell, doesn't it? Let me see. X5, where is this? Characters can't see unless they can penetrate the magical darkness. So, assuming that it's just the magical 3rd level darkness spell, then daylight should counter it. And that will cause him to become visible.
all right, that's my action. And then I'm going to try to find one spell real quick. Nope, that's going to be it. I'm just going to move close.
All right, Keldrin.
Okay, so he is now visible.
He is.
My ranged options are not great. Okay, I will attempt to firebolt him.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. Okay, I'll draw a red card. I'll try and draw a red card. I think that's probably all I'm going to do. I'm going to maybe move like behind this pillar, but not all the way. I'm still trying to be able to see him,
Gotcha.
but give as much cover to myself as possible. That's it.
In the interest of kind of spreading everybody out, Casimir takes a few steps away from Viltrar. He is going to take his firebolt shot. He's going to hit for 7 points of damage.
And Viltrar?
And then Murmur, clinging to the side of the statue.
Yeah, I love this. Can I make it up now?
Yes, you can.
Alrighty, I'm going in hot. I'm raging as I climb, very, singed and very angry. Sword in between my teeth, and I'm going straight at it, very angry.
All right. So hit 28 points of damage. Oof.
Add in another 4 because I'm raging.
32, right? 32. Okay.
Yep.
Whack, whack. Ouch. Okay.
And before I forget, just gonna double check something really fast, but I'm gonna do my there we go. Hold on. Should be
Ancestral protectors, right?
yeah. So he'll have disadvantage if he hits anyone else but me.
So the Arcanoloth, which is a creature that looks like a fox demon, if you will. He decides he's getting the hell out of Dodge, and he teleports himself out.
Dan,
Yeah.
when he begins to cast spell, I'm going to cast counter spell.
Okay.
Do I know I did see, but I'm trying not to metagame what spell he casts. Does Keldrin know that he's casting that spell?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will counterspell at the 4th level.
Okay.
I will say.
How does that work? Is that a contested roll, or is
Nope.
that?
Nope, because it's a 4th level spell that he's casting, so it'll automatically counterspell it.
Ooh.
And I will do a Dikembe Mutombo, like wag of the finger up at him.
If
As
he's
I do that.
casting a spell of 4th level or higher.
Yeah, but I cast it at 4th level. So
I see.
Yeah. So the interrupted spell is no effect if the level is less or equal.
Got it.
So that's assuming he was using a 4th level spell slot for Dimension Door. If he was using a higher one, then
no, he was using a 4. He was using a 4, so he loses that spell slot, right?
Yes.
All right, so he loses the spell slot and does not cast Dimension Door. And he says, "Oh shit, Safina."
Oh shit! So now he's visible, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to turn to Safina and say, "Now you finish him."
Do I ever? And she actually says that.
And he's got. Now you get sneak attack damage too. So with one shot, you shoot it right in the freaking eye, taking him to negative 20 hit points with a single shot.
Hell yeah! Nice.
Very nice, very nice. And get ready, campers, because guess what time it is?
Level up.
1,400 XP each.
Woohoo!
Okay, but unfortunately, we don't level up until we long rest, right?
I guess that is correct.
Okay.
Oh.
If
Fair
you
enough.
get ability points, does that also count
You know
at
what?
that time?
You guys want to just step outside and long rest again? Well, you can't. It's too soon. Damn it.
Yeah, it's too soon. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm a little sleepy, I think.
I mean,
We can go-
I'm ready for a nap.
We go play cards. It's all good.
Anybody got a Liamon's hut?
Here, let me
Oh.
remove.
On that spell.
initiative
Okay,
thing.
maybe a little bit morbid. But you said he looks like a fox. How big is he? Like, is he small like a fox, or is he like bigger?
I believe
Grab
he's
his
a
belt.
medium-sized creature. Yeah, he's a medium fiend.
So he's like my size.
Yep.
Damn.
Make a fur coat
I
on
wanted
him?
to. Yes, exactly. I wanted to wear him like a shawl, like around my neck and everything.
Well, if you cut the fur off, I'll use fabricate to make the coat.
I mean, not like a whole coat, but like that thing, like just like wrap it around your neck like a throw.
A
If we
sash.
go,
That's kind of the motif I wanted, but
if we go to a long
Fine.
rest, if we go to a long rest and I fabricate, we'll make it.
We could
nah,
at
if
least
he's that
take-
big. If he was little, maybe, but I don't know. If he's that big, it's not worth it.
You know
We
what? Why
could've-
don't you guys do the level up now and just keep your hit points the same?
Okay.
Increase your hit point maximums, but just make a note of what your current hit points are, so that if you level up and it puts you to max, just change your current hit points back down.
Okay.
But go ahead and otherwise do the level up. An
Spells and everything?
eighth level is a big level. There's some nice choices at 8th level.
Yeah.
Warcaster. I'm more wanted for the extra damage.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna fill my cup.
Eighth is just an ASI for me.
Yes. Yeah,
I pick up the Warcaster feat plus. Now I get a 1d8 on all attack rolls and cantrips.
Thanks.
And I pick up a spell slot.
I'll take a dip into first level warlock. And hope we find some armor and shields.
Yeah, when I was looking at the map tonight before the game, I said, "How much XP is that golem and that demon worth?" And I said, those two fights right there are gonna be enough to put them on the edge."
Say, Dan, with that new dark blessing that I took, work with that idea that we talked about earlier today?
Yeah. I don't see why not, right?
back to the blade that he's kind of granting that as his warlock powers? Okay. Or not back to the blade. I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing. Hexblade.
Hexblade, right? How's everybody coming along? Any interesting choices?
Oh, I just like this level because I get to get Warcaster and then I get to get Blessed Strike. So once every attack, I get to do a 1d8.
Nice.
Radiant damage.
I got 20 strength now.
20. Oof.
I don't
What?
want to take Sentinel again because it's so good, but I also want to get my. I don't know. I feel like my ability score is good. I'm gonna go with Sentinel.
Okay, so as a Hexblade Warlock, he picked up Hellish Rebuke and... Oh, what was the other one? Some other first level spell. And a couple cantrips.
Oh my gosh, Dan, I just realized the Helm of Brilliance gives me resistance to fire damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's okay.
wow. After all that.
I've just been burning a ton of absorb element spells.
Right.
We'll just say that Keldrin didn't realize that, which seems totally realistic. So, anyway.
Hey,
Now
did
he's
you?
got it, though.
It's like when you
Ironically,
own
it's the Helm of
something for
Brilliance.
years and you learn about a feature. Like, oh, did you know it could do this the whole time?
Yeah, I was like, what is this defenses little green thing on D&D Beyond? Oh, there we go.
It's kind of like an Aarakocra repelling.
Right. Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
So now that, or soon hereafter, when you're done leveling up, again, just keep your hit points the same, and we can talk about a short rest to spend some hit dice, or you can start digging into healing spells and potions to get some of your wounded party members. Murmur, in particular, is very wounded.
Yeah,
Short rest?
probably should do a short rest. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
So we're going to say that you've been at this for about 2 hours now. So it is 3 in the morning here in the Ember Temple on day 16, early on day 16. You're not going to be able to get another long rest in for the remainder of today, not until the sun goes down, and the sun hasn't even come up yet. So
Okay, but we are short resting, right?
right.
Okay.
Okay, so I picked up Hex, Hellish Rebuke, Eldritch Blast in case they're resistant to fire, and not a bad idea. And green fire blade.
I just threw another ranged heal into the mix. Remember, how you doing?
I just used my last hit dice, so let me see. Adding that all up. Okay, I'm over 30 now.
How many you down?
Quite a lot. I'm like over 50 down.
I'm back at max.
I'm gonna hit you with this for the second.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you one more of those.
So, as you spend a little time in this room, these arched hallways on either side of the hall have arched ceilings that go up 20 feet, and you can see your reflections in the amber glaze of the walls, but the images don't mirror your movements. Instead, they wave their arms and scream silent warnings to you.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Wait, Dan, where are the things screaming silent warnings? Over here.
The
Okay.
reflections in either of these hallways. Other things you can see immediately in this room, there's a set of double doors that stands here, and a smashed set of doors up here. There's also a set of double doors down here. So you've got quite a few ways to proceed.
Do we want to try through this rubble first?
Works for me.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll run up.
I'm usually happy to do whatever the first suggestion is, to be honest.
Yeah.
So the amber doors that once sealed this great stone room have been smashed, their pieces lying amid crushed bones, armor, and weapons. The ceiling here is 30 foot high and flat, and it
Checking for any armor or weaponry.
Dan, we may have lost you. If you can hear us.
No. I was just reading. I'm sorry.
Okay, got it.
The pulverized remains of those who died here lie strewn upon the floor. And it's at this point that some of the debris randomly uh, gets picked up and hurled across the room.
Towards us or just
Towards Rykard.
Oh,
17 misses, though, right?
yes, that does.
So an invisible creature chucked a piece of debris at you. And you have no indication of where this creature may have been. And we can roll for initiative. I suppose we have to.
yeah.
Though you might simply choose to withdraw from the room.
Ooh. Oh no. Does it count if I roll a natural 1 on initiative
Yep,
to like draw a card?
it does. It
Dang
does.
it.
You still get a +2 to it. Here, let me drag
That's
it over
true.
to you.
Oh,
There we go. So now you got 2 red cards. What's your other one? You got
That thing
1d6
is-
on a saving throw, and 1d6 on a skill or attack roll. All right.
Oh,
I
I've got-
a regular.
I've got something for that. Dump that card away and re-roll.
Nice.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, nice. How do I get rid of this card?
Just play it. Click on it and then drag it to the surface.
There you go.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, Dan will take it.
Boom.
I will re-roll. All right, 10.
So Riker got a 10. Okay. Add Rykard and give him 10. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta do Casimir. Let's bring him a little closer.
Did this thing look like it was high up when it threw the stuff, or was it low on the ground?
It picked up debris that was sitting on the floor and did a telekinetic thrust with it. So if you read telekinetic thrust, it actually doesn't even have to initiate. You know, it could pick an object across the room from it to throw at you. Because it's doing it telekinetically. It's not actually like throwing it using its arms.
Oh, so he could be anywhere.
Right. So where the debris came from is no indication of where the creature is. And we go first to Safina. You don't even know how many of these things there are.
Okay. And absolutely no idea where they are.
Right.
Huh. So how does that work as far as targeting? Because if they're invisible, then it's disadvantage. You still
Right.
got to be able to target it, right?
You still got to have some kind of indication of where it is. And then you can make a perception check versus its stealth to see if you can detect where it is.
Okay, that might be worth a try. That's non-advantage, so 16.
All right, so we'll say that you get an indication that there's one in this direction
Okay. So I'll fire towards that direction.
at disadvantage.
But I'll use my bonus action to steady aim.
Okay.
Nice.
13 points of magical damage. All right, and if that's it for Safina, we go to Murmur.
Okay, so I guess I'll peek my head in, and I don't see anything. I'm just gonna look around and be like, is there like a general direction I should be aiming at, or?
You can make a perception check versus one of the creature's stealths.
Can I kind of point as a free action?
Sure, yeah, you can give
Yeah, I
her
was
an
kinda-
indication, right?
You know, peering my head in, asking the group.
Yeah, so you've got an indication that there's one in here, but you'd still have disadvantage on the attack.
Just after the beating I took, I'm just gonna send out a crossbow, I guess, like around here, around this area. Hopefully the direction Safina pointed.
So, disadvantage.
Oh, right, disadvantage. Okay.
All right, you hit.
Even with the 12, wow.
All right, 12 armor class. So, 5 points of damage, but non-magical. So that gets halved to 2. All right, Kildren.
And so do I, from all these attacks, do I have some sense of where it is?
Yeah, at least one of them.
Okay, so I will. Um, I'll kind of move a little bit off to the side, and I will attempt to firebolt. So I guess that's at disadvantage, right?
It is.
Okay.
Nice.
Yay! Finally.
And he's resistant to fire, so he takes 5.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, Viltrar. Well, let's get you a little bit closer, too. You don't have to be that far away.
Oh, sorry.
We'll get you over here. Viltrar the Venomous.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Uh, I'm sorry. Is he in here somewhere? Or we have no idea where he's at.
You've got a rough target here in the northeast corner. So you can take a shot at one at disadvantage in the northeast corner.
I don't know. I'm getting ticked off with these invisible things.
Right.
We got left because we didn't get any stuff back. Yeah, I'm all out of third level slots. Let's see.
You could always just firebolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna twin a firebolt, so I get the double the odds here. Yeah,
All right.
let's do that.
Disadvantage for both of them.
Right.
All right, so there's a hit.
Ooh. Sweet.
Look at that. 2 hits.
Yeah, nice.
So the first hit. All right. Down he goes.
Sweet. Was it another one of those things?
No. Nope. This is a poltergeist. Or I should say, these are poltergeists.
There's more of them?
Yep.
Great.
Casimir is gonna try his best to percept where these things are. He only got a 10 on his perception, though. The poltergeist has got advantage on his stealth check against that. Oof. All right, so one of them. We'll say he detected one right up here, and he's gonna firebolt it. Disadvantage, so he missed. But he's indicating that he detected something here in the north.
Okay.
1 second. Before we get to Bardor, though, there's going to be somebody else going to go. And this is coming at Safina. Attack is at advantage because you can't see him. So he hits you for 6 force damage. Oh, nice. That reminds me, I gotta remember the red cards. Red cards, red cards. Remind me, red cards. Alright, Bardor, what do you got?
So we're gonna walk in. I'm gonna try a perception check to see if I can see what the heck's going on.
Alright. You're definitely picking up on this one. This one up here is being clumsy.
And do I see that it's a poltergeist laying on the floor?
No, what you can see is like debris being disturbed, so you're kind of deducing its location by the way debris is
No, I'm talking
moving.
about the dead one.
Oh, the dead one? No, I was just putting him there for he's
Okay.
I was giving you guys the benefit of seeing him.
Oh, that's fine. And that just leaves me to.
Sacred Flame. Dexterity save. Now you can't. Do you have to be able to see your target for a Sacred Flame?
Go back. Alright, so I can't use that one. That's one weakness in my lineup. I'm gonna ready my weapon because I am not in range and I don't have a range that I can use.
All right. Before we get to Rykard, let's see here. How many people have I got in this room? I got 5 people in this room. Oh, 6. So let's roll a d6 and see who gets attacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Casimir's getting attacked with the telekinetic thrust. He gets tagged for 4 bludgeoning damage. And then we go to Rykard.
Okay. Is anyone pointing at a different creature?
In the
Or
north, they're in this north alcove. They're saying there's one.
okay, I will run up. Yeah, I can easily make it, and I'll just swing at over here.
Okay, at disadvantage.
All right. So that's 22 or 19.
Still hits. Okay.
Nice. Okay, and 10 points of damage.
Very nice. 10 points of magic damage. All right, and that was just your first attack, right?
Wait, it says 1d8 plus 9. Did I roll a 1 on the...
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
you
like
did.
it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then, all right, I'll swing again. 23 or 20.
Nice. You guys having good luck.
All right. All right, 12 points of damage.
Down he goes. All right, and before Safina, this creature is going to attack Keldrin. 20.
It's 9 damage.
It is.
I'm just gonna take it.
All right, Safina.
Do I have a good idea where that came from, or do I need a perception check?
We can do another perception check. Ooh.
Nice.
So right
Wow.
next to you, there's one.
Like right next to space over.
Or, to your 11 o'clock.
Okay. So then, in that case, it's a melee attack, right?
Yep.
So I'll hit it with the rapier,
26 hits for 6 piercing
and
damage.
if Bardor's within 5 feet of it, then it also gets sneak damage.
19. All right. Anything else for Safina?
That's it.
Murmur. So you are attacking where? Right above you? You want to... To your 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 3 o'clock? 1 o'clock? I can't hear you for some reason.
I'm so sorry. I
That's
don't. I thought I was on. I apologize for that. I was saying I was trying to do like a wide swing
Gotcha.
from like 12 to 3 to see if I could hit anything and trying to avoid hitting Caladrin. Just a very wide.
Even with a wide swing, you do have to consider it that it's a 5-foot arc. So you have to pick one of the squares to apply it to.
I'll do the 12 o'clock then.
12 o'clock. Okay, that misses, unfortunately.
Okay, can I try that with my first swing and then the second swing be my 1 o'clock?
Absolutely. Still at disadvantage.
Great. Okay.
And that's a 19.
Yep.
So that hits for 13 magical damage. Very nice. Okay, so you connect it. You could feel the slight drag on your blade from the ectoplasmic resistance of the poltergeist. And then we go to Keldrin.
Is that enough for me to target the creature with Toll the Dead?
You have to see the creature, I believe, is the language of the
Okay.
spell.
I think that's fair. So
Yep.
I will again attempt to just firebolt the thing
At
that Safina
disadvantage.
just hit
Right?
at disadvantage.
And that just misses.
Okay.
All right. Anything
That's
else?
it for me.
All right, Biltra.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do that again with the twinning of the firebolt. Except, no, I think I want to do an Eldritch Blast just to try something different. Yeah. Okay.
I think at this point you've effectively deduced their locations.
Cool. So 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Still at disadvantage because you still can't see them. Technically.
Right. So one of them probably missed.
Right.
This is for the second one.
23 and 22
I
hits.
think that one hit.
That did. Is that one on the left or the right?
I'll just say left.
All right, that kills him.
Cool.
All right, Casimir is gonna firebolt target at disadvantage, and he's gonna hit for 3 points of damage. Bardor. Still disadvantaged because technically he's invisible.
I'm doing an AE.
It's AE. Okay. Constitution failed. 6 radiant. 6 hit points is how many he had. Down he goes. That's 300 XP each for that fight. And these were the spirits of the thieves. What you're seeing in here is that this was some kind of vault, and thieves had broken here centuries ago, and something pulverized them to death. And their spirits were haunting this vault to this day until you came along. So congratulations for putting their souls to rest.
What's our total XP? I accidentally entered in 300 into how much XP I have, so I'm now at like level 2.
I have
34,800.
Yep.
Say that again, sorry.
34,800.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool, thank you very much.
So I heard vault. So
I'm sorry, how much per person?
300.
Oh, 300, okay.
So I'm going to take a look around and see if I can find anything valuable.
Not anything here. Just the ruined bits of
Look around to see if there's any secret doors or anything in the room.
make perception check.
Safina just kind of kicks a pile of junk on the floor and goes, "This is worthless."
Yeah, it wasn't a good one.
And I'll actually use the Wand of Secrets.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, and that detects everything in 30 feet, right?
Good question. Sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Traps as well.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
And if a secret door or trap is within the one, pulses and points at the one nearest to you. All right, so right here is it is pulling to you. I'm just going to mark it on the map. You might not be able to see it from where you are, but I will mark the secret door here.
Here, yeah?
Right.
Okay.
On the other side of the wall, right?
Got it.
So is that the next thing we're going to step into?
Yeah, lead the way.
Who's the one that detected it?
Me.
And it is a set of stairs that go 30 feet up.
Where do these stairs go? They go up.
I think we've almost worked our way through the entirety of the third act of Ghostbusters at this point. We have like 1 or 2 left.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
It applies in so many ways. I love it.
Right, Gart, you want to climb those stairs so I can climb them behind you?
Okay, so I've been dying to ask this question now that we've said that. On all of the tokens, all I see are a couple of wavy lines.
Yeah, that's just showing that we're carrying light.
Oh, okay.
No, he's making another Ghostbusters reference. A couple of wavy lines.
Oh.
You can keep,
That one hits me.
That was a
Keep
good
the-
one. That
keep the
you,
20
that
bucks.
was deep Ghostbusters reference right there.
Right.
That's great.
You do realize there's like 4 doors we didn't open down here.
Yeah, but
We'll
you
go
found a
back down.
secret door.
Yeah. Who knows where this goes?
All right, let me go to the upper level and just position your tokens where they need to be. Let's see. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Here we go. All right, moving you guys now back to the upper floor. This should be right in here. And from this side, you can see plainly another secret door. And I'll go ahead and open that into this room. Which, let me tell you what you see. So this stone library has 20-foot high walls and 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. Covering the ceiling is a fresco that depicts angels being set ablaze in hell. A black marble railing encloses a gold marble staircase that spirals gently down a 30-foot wide, 30-foot deep shaft to the north. Against the gray walls stand 6 10-foot tall black marble bookcases. On their shelves are hundreds of well-preserved tomes. Embroidered rugs, chairs, and lit candelabras fill the southern half of the room. Lit candelabras.
No human being would ever stack books this way.
You think this?
I love it.
Sorry, had to be said. Had to be said.
Keldrin is just going to kind of go nuts and begin slowly working his way around, looking at the spines of these tomes.
Would this be a good time for detect magic?
Man, it's probably a good idea.
Yep,
Yeah,
probably.
so I'll sit down at this table and ritual cast detect magic, which takes 10 minutes.
I sit back and pop open a drink.
Doobie doobie doo.
All the books appear to have blank covers and empty pages.
And once I've cast detect magic, do I detect any magical aura from anything in this room?
No.
Okay. Well, that's disappointing.
What's the range on that thing?
30 feet. I'll
Right in
like
front of your
walk
office
around.
supply room.
Now walk into the middle of the room and then use it.
Yeah, I'll just crisscross the room with detect magic up.
Right, yeah, not picking up anything here. But go ahead and make everybody make a perception check.
Alrighty.
Anybody else? Who are we missing?
I'll make a perception.
There we go. All right. So, Safina, you found another secret door over here. But I haven't opened it yet.
Yes.
You want to pop it open?
Yes, sir.
All right. It opens up into a room filled with dust and cobwebs that is otherwise empty.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna poke around and see if I can find something that might resemble a secret door of some sort.
All right. Make. Why doesn't Rykard and Safina make perception checks?
All right. Oh,
You know what, Safina? You barely make out the outlines, but you find it. From this side, it's a little easier.
Yeah, that one seemed kind of unlikely to not have one.
Right.
A secret door to nothing.
You needed 20, but you got 19, so close enough.
Feels like we should walk around knocking on every wall.
It is a temple dedicated to a god of secrets.
Knock, knock, knocking on amber doors.
So you've got this this other secret door, but again, I have not opened that yet. Your party is a little spread out at this point.
Yeah. Guys, in here.
Pop it open.
Yeah. Definitely.
Don't want to listen or anything first? No? Okay, just pop it open. All right.
Oh, that's not how Safina works.
All right.
Too impulsive.
Hello,
So,
sir.
this 15-foot-high room contains the trappings of royalty, ornate furniture, exquisite rugs and tapestries, and decorative statuary. Everywhere you look are lit candelabras atop small tables. The beauty of the decor is undone by thick dust and cobwebs. Standing in the center of the room is a decrepit skeleton clad in tattered robes. Red pinpoints of light burn in the skeleton's eye sockets. "Do I know you?" it asks.
Oh, crap.
That's
No.
That's tough.
"Who are you?"
We're just some adventurers. Who are you?
"I am not sure."
How are you
Interesting.
not sure?
When one has seen as many centuries as I have, the details of even your name can slip your mind. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm not feeling quite myself.
And what are you doing here?
I'm not sure. My memory seems to be failing me.
Based on the picture, I assume not, but is he human? Or humanoid?
Humanoid, yeah.
Hmm.
Undead, definitely.
Definitely undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the first thing I'm going to try against this guy.
Our master
Yes,
Xanthus sent us. The Kingmaker speaks. Everyone will perish in flames. Surrender yourself.
Xantros, why does that sound familiar?
Wait for the sign.
I feel like I know something about this, and I can't quite remember it.
Guys, I think we got a double fight.
Well, I mean, as long as we don't provoke him, I mean, just seems
Let's go.
confused.
You must join us.
I can remember something in my magical studies about spells of greater restoration being used to restore memory, but I'm afraid I don't remember how to cast such a spell.
And this is
This
is like a clearly decaying body that is speaking
Oh yeah,
all of this.
yeah. It also the air crackles with eldritch energy in it. This is no simple zombie. This is a powerful undead.
Do we want to restore this creature to?
I'm keeping my mouth shut because I know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
History check to see if I like have any idea what this creature might be.
You are a Barovian native, right?
I don't know if I ever decided on that, to be completely honest. I'm trying the history angle because I do have proficiency in that, and not so much Arcana, so.
Sure, no, let's try it. History doesn't get to come up enough, so. So I'll give you vague things. You've heard that supposedly the Amber Temple is guarded by a lich, who it's rumored even showed Strahd his way around the Amber Temple at one point. But the lich is not necessarily an enemy. He can be a guide.
We do have a scroll of restoration left, don't we?
Is it greater or lesser?
I can cast. It's greater, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he just did say that it has to be greater restoration to fix his
Was it-
memory.
I think we do have at least one of those.
You think it would be beneficial for us to help him?
Good.
Well, it's one of two things here. We don't
Yeah.
help him, he's going to go mad, we're going to fight him. We help him, we have a 50-50 chance he helps us out, or we fight him.
Right.
I like those odds.
Well,
Yep.
the helping action seems to be more beneficial than fighting him, because then at least we got a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, he could be useful to us. If we have the ability to do that, let's do it.
What about persuasion to try and
Oh, don't mess around with this dude.
I'm just saying, I picked up all this charisma. I feel like using it for something.
You can try, but I have a feeling I know where he'll put your charisma.
You know I can't take no for an answer.
Shit.
I mean, we can do both things at the same time, right? You can cast Greater Restoration while you give him a rousing, persuasive argument.
Works for me.
Well, that is where we'll leave it for this week. We will leave it right here with Exathanter and what your decision on how to approach him will be. Yeah, I don't know how much more I want to say. I guess I'll get into what I'm looking at right here. I'll get into next week as you either restore his memory or not, and so we will see where it takes us. All right, so thanks everybody. We are into a new period of games. I think the last period of games for for most of you at this point. I really only expect probably about 6 weeks left in this campaign, 8 weeks, give or take. So it very well might be the last batch of games in the campaign. So I will reach out and let you all know about all that during the week, and yeah, other than that, we are in the home stretch. So thanks everybody. The Amber Temple is always one of my favorites. It's so much fun. That Arcanoloth fight was a little bit of a letdown. I almost killed 2 of you with that spell, but you both made your saving throws. So the thing with Finger of Death, if I'm not mistaken, is if you're reduced to 0 hit points when you are killed by it, you might die immediately.
Oh, wow.
Let me see, Finger of Death. So
That's a river by time.
a humanoid killed by the spell rises. Oh no, it says a humanoid killed by Finger of Death rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie under your command.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's what it says. But I suppose killed by the spell would mean that it has to die outright, not just reduced to 0 hit points. So that's I guess that's not as bad. But yeah, 7d8 plus 30 necrotic damage on Finger of Death. So
Jeez.
that's quite a spell, and you got 2 of those. So congratulations on good saving throws. And wouldn't you look at that? There are 2 red cards on the table that I forgot to play. God damn it!
Hey Dan,
Yeah.
Delier and I are going to be in Hawaii the next 2
Yes.
weeks, so we'll miss
Yes.
the next 2 sessions.
Right, no problem. Enjoy Hawaii. I hope that's a fun family trip for you. I'm jealous. Please take pictures of the beautiful volcanoes and stuff, and send them our way.
Yeah, no
I'm
doubt.
so jealous. That's awesome. It's a place I've always wanted to get to. Hopefully, I will someday. But
Yeah.
all right, everybody. Have yourselves a great night, and we will talk to you in the chat and see you next Tuesday.
Okay, thank you.
Me too.
All right, everybody.
Right on.
All right.
Bye bye.
See you guys.